Well, again we are in T-Hub to explore a new startup journey. Well, this startup journey is different. It's an app, and this app is not for high-profile people, well, who are on daily basis work and they can increase their standard of living and learn so much. Well, let's find out more details about it. Well, hello sir.
Thank you.
I'm Neha from iDream Media and thank you
Pleasure
giving your
meeting you.
time. So I just wanted, what was your journey? First of all, I want to know from which place you belong to.
So I'm born and brought up from Kolkata, but although I'm an Indian, North Indian. From
Everybody
UP.
is Indian, yeah.
Yeah.
No, North Indian.
Yeah. So, but I've studied in North India, worked mostly in Mumbai, and then did my MBA from Hyderabad, and then again came back to Hyderabad. I've been living here for last 7 years.
To work, you were like Indian School of Business, you.
Yes.
Like people always say, when we came out from Indian School of Business, crores of lakhs of millions of, jobs will be offered and big packages, and you didn't went for that.
So I did have that journey as well. I was living outside India for some time, and I enjoyed that work culture and all those experiences. But somewhere there was this calling, and I'm here again.
So like that lakhs of rupees weren't satisfied you, right? The passion was going inside.
If the product is good, if the service is good, money will chase.
No, but starting your own startup at the time when you're from Indian School of Business, when you are on a level where people actually offer you, and then to think about not for the high profile people, something which is out of the way, very difficult to reach that people.
Yes.
So what was that app is all about?
So this actually was motivated during COVID.
Okay.
Although we formed this company very recently and we launched this app very recently, but somewhere that motivation came during the COVID times when we saw these workers walk back home on highways and stranded, which is what was one of the things that always lingered in my mind. And this was always there, and many of us have this in our heart somewhere to do something for these people. And when one fine day, I just decided that I want to take this up.
You were working that time? You were having a job?
Yeah, I was having a job, but I also this is my second startup. I have another startup as well, which I initiated prior
So what was your first salary?
So first salary.
You did kicked out and you just started this.
That's something. It was a good, six-figure salary that I had on a higher side, which
And you just left that and you want to do this.
Yes, I want to, because I believe that there is a lot more that can be done in this market. If you just imagine, we have more than 450 million such workers in India alone, in both farming and off-farming sector. So imagine even if you make an impact in a small percentage, it will be a huge impact, which is what drives me in this market. So just to give you a picture about what we do, this is Chauwk.
Okay.
The app is called Chauwk, something like a labor adda.
Labor adda.
Something like a Chauwk. A Chauwk is a typical town square or a junction in a city or a town where a blue collar worker goes and stands there and gets picked up for his daily job. In Hindi, we call it as dihadi.
Yeah, per day you get pay for it.
In Telangana, in Hyderabad, we call it as labor adda, where these people go. Now,
unions bhi hoti hain. They have their unions, carpenter or plumber.
So this is where they connect. This is where
production
they network
also
everywhere. So this is where they pretty much spend their entire life. We want to digitalize that experience. So Chauwk is about end-to-end impact on their life in multiple ways. First of all, this is a multi-language app. This app is available in 10 different languages.
Very good.
So it's available in Telugu, Hindi, Malayali, Kannada, Tamil, Marathi,
It's available
Punjabi.
in Play Store.
It's freely available on Play Store as well to download.
Chauwk.
And
Don't forget.
Yeah, Chauwk is the app.
And it's easy to download because your target is labor people. Like they are not much educated. You need to create their awareness. So how easy, friendly it is.
It's a simple 3-step process to download the app. First, the user chooses the language.
Can we show the small demo on your phone so that if somebody wants to get connected, and then we can find out what are the
first of all, it's a very lightweight
facilities you are giving to us.
Yeah, it's a lightweight app. It's like
you can show it to my cameraman. You can stand here and we can take the So how are we gonna go it?
So the network here is little. So this is the landing page. Users can actually scroll to see different categories. Okay, they can also change the language if they want to, of their mother tongue. They can choose. For example, I'm choosing Telugu here. Once they choose it, everything changes in their language. They can easily navigate in 30 plus categories of manual labor workforce categories, deskless worker categories. They can scroll. As a user, you can also upload your videos easily to share your talent with the rest of others in the community. Which we also offer skill yatra, where users can easily go in and learn content specific to certain categories such as wireman, carpenter, and many other. We keep adding more and more content, and local content also. You have this is all in a game format, like quizzes, videos, like OTT series, and the users can complete certain levels. They can also search for jobs on the app. We have different kinds of jobs which are local area jobs. Users, more importantly, can also easily use different services of the partners, such as enrolling into government benefit schemes, healthcare schemes, insurance services, many other things like digital chit fund services, also advanced salary loans. There are many helpline related services of NGOs. We have certain partners who are offering them discounted or free in classroom trainings in vocational skills. All these are there in our app itself. User need not go out and physically search for them. They can easily search it on the app. Whatever they are doing, they can see it on the app, what videos they are watching, what they have watched, easily monitor. They can see the points what they have accrued by contributing in the app, by uploading the video, watching quizzes, or referring this app to their friends and family. They earn points. All these points show up in their wallet. And later we will open these points also for using to buy other services. As of now, that service is not open, but still they keep getting points. They can see themselves how they stand versus others in the community in terms of their ranking, in terms of points, which they can see easily. So all this is like a social community, like a friend. They can easily go back again and change language, for example, in some other language, and go back and keep adding, And we, from our point of view, are continuously adding more and more content, more and more partners, more and more jobs for them, so that they can keep benefiting to improve their overall life. So this app is like a lifelong friend for them.
So I was just very surprised that leaving a big package salary, then making that apps for the common people, common laborers we should say, how easily it will be useful for a person, because they are not into that high
Yes.
level of education.
We were cognizant of this.
That was
this
a challenge, I think.
Absolutely. That was a challenge where there was none existing in the market.
Yes.
Where
It's the first apps, I think.
Yeah, it is one of its kind,
Okay.
It's available, as I said, in 10 different languages. So first barrier was always the language,
Yes.
which is what we have tried to address. So the user, for example, in Hyderabad, a Telugu speaking person, even in the districts in Telangana, can easily use the app in his or her language, easily navigating through different sections and going through. Second, we've tried to keep the journey very simple within the app. It's just a two-step, journey where the person chooses the language, gets the OTP, and starts his journey in the app. Very
Okay.
straightforward.
So what is the journey? Explain that. What
Yeah.
one will be benefited by getting into this
Yeah.
app?
So we have 3 sections in the app.
Okay.
Essentially, what we are trying to do is to have a holistic impact. First impact is, of course, about we believe that this community itself is very talented.
Yes.
And they can teach each other a lot. A person who is very experienced electrician can share trade secrets with the rest of the community also easily. So there basically we have a simple platform where users themselves can upload their videos related to skills, in different languages.
You can educate each other.
Each other also. So we have around 30 plus categories of trades where users can select and see videos of each other, which within their own committee they can follow, they can see each other, and they can learn from each other. That's one part. Second, we believe to engage such community is also very difficult. To bring them into a classroom is a big challenge.
Okay.
So what we have tried to do is we have tried to gamify the whole learning like a game. So the users go through the courses which are curriculum, which are initiation, digital.
It's like a training app also, like
is
their
that-
skill,
yeah.
technology, new technology.
Vocational training
coming.
also. Yeah.
Okay.
So all that is through digital journey, which is like a games. So what we have tried to do is we have tried to follow a curriculum of National Skill Development Council of India.
Okay.
Whatever they say that a carpenter should learn or a plumber should learn at a level 1 or level 2, which is what we have tried to build the courses like a
So
game.
like a plumber, electrician,
Many others, you know.
What are the, how many professions
There
are
are more
there?
than 30 plus professions here we are covering, you know, different categories users can. And that too not in English, but also in local languages.
So mainly these are like a daily basis laborers whom
Yes,
we need.
they can go through it. And even soft
Security.
skills. Security, even soft skills. You know, often these people know well, but there is a lack of communication improvement. You know, there is a challenge
Job
with regard
opportunities also?
to, yes, I'm coming to that also. So if we complete these courses, what we also initiate is that we suggest our users to go for, you know, other opportunities which are available in the market.
Okay.
For example, a plumber cannot become a plumber just by watching videos. We believe that. So we connect them with the other training skill centers which are there available in the market. So we tie up with many other players in the market.
A newcomer can become a plumber.
A newcomer, for
Like who
example,
don't
I
know
always
anything.
say a security guard pretty much retires like a security guard. But does he have options in his life? He can look for such options.
Yes.
And here it helps him find nearest skill centers where he can go and actually pick up a full-time, you know, training course which are often free. There's a lot of
that's
CSR
the point
initiatives.
actually.
Lot of CSR initiatives, like for example, we have tied up with National Academy for Construction.
Oh.
They are giving all sorts of trainings. You know, we have also tied up with Ministry of Telangana for the, you know, elimination of poverty in urban areas, MEPMA. So here we are trying to work and reach
You're
out to
making
such
a
people,
labor more skilled,
empowered
I
and
think.
enabled.
Yes.
So coming to answer your question, we are also offering jobs here.
Okay.
We are trying to work out local jobs, so that the person is not necessarily required to migrate a lot.
Oh.
So we work
in your city, where job is available, everything will be there?
you can search using pin codes and all
Okay.
those things. You can also, if you are in some other district, we are trying to work out jobs in those districts also. So that, for example, a farmer in his off time is often forced to come to cities to work as construction worker. Here we are trying to work out jobs locally so that he can stay back, you know, and get a job. Build that bridge between the job provider and the job, you know, seeker.
Okay.
That is third.
Like there is a big building coming. They need a slump, like ये तो कहते हैं ना, पूरा crowd चाहिए होता है, more
So
than
they don't know.
300 to 400 laborers daily basis you need.
So what happens?
So
The
that
guy
person
goes
can-
physically, he
ढूंढता है.
searches. Here you have an app where they can find it out easily.
Oh.
Third most important
For
thing
brick
is,
projects is, I think it's very useful.
and third most important part of this, why we call it Chauwk. Chauwk is what? A junction where you have many other things available in the market. What we have done is that we have partnered with many other service providers in the market who are selling products or services which are curated to the lifestyle of these people. For example, insurance. You and me might be buying insurance with annual premium.
Yes.
But we have insurance with a monthly premium for these people for as low as 145 rupees per month, so that they can afford insurance and adopt insurance. We have services like, you know, enrolling into government benefit schemes through other partners. We have services like becoming healthcare membership. We offer services like, you know, advanced salary loans. We are also offering services like, you know, NGO services which we have partnered with, such as helpline numbers.
So agriculture people also can use
So
this?
agriculture people can also use it for any kind of services which they are not aware, and they can go and search and go and subscribe to it.
So how long these apps have been launched?
So this is like a 6 months old app. You
Oh,
know. We
6
just
months,
got recently completed our
I think you need
incubation.
to create more awareness about this app, which
Absolutely,
can
we
be
need your
useful.
support for that.
So yeah, of course we are there to support. And how you creating awareness, how you spreading the message?
So one way
That
is,
will be a big challenge, I think. Yeah.
it is because you know, doing digital marketing may not always help, because
Yes.
these people not necessarily always
On the
access
phone,
that.
huh.
So we look to partner with, you know, local shopkeepers, hotspot areas, tea vendors. We also partner with, you know, agencies, as I mentioned, like MEPMA or NAC, who interact with such people. You know, a lot of CSR initiatives are there in the market, where companies are trying to do certain skill development programs through NGOs. We are trying to partner those NGOs also, because they have access to so many. So we got incubated in T-Hub. We also got incubated with AgHub, which is Professor Jaishankar University for Agriculture. And through that we are accessing, you know, farmers and, you know, FPOs. We are trying to also work with some very, you know, popular institutions like Sahaj Aharam. You know, these people are working very closely with farmer produce
So
organizations.
it is like all cities it's covering?
So we are covering through 10 different languages.
Languages,
you know.
okay.
Yeah.
What about
But-
the city?
But the focus currently is Telangana for us.
Telangana, okay, good.
If we become strong here, then we'll, you know, start spreading our wings.
How the response is coming in Telangana? Have like people have associated and come with some
Yes.
good approach? Lives have
Absolutely.
changed?
So we did not initially offer jobs, for example. We started working based on the feedback we got.
Okay.
So people do feel that, okay, once I am trained, what next? So we thought, yes, we need to give that step in the next journey. So we started working, and we are also seeking continuously those feedback from the users to be able to keep building. Many more features are upcoming in the roadmap,
Okay.
which I cannot reveal now, but
Okay.
you know, it is
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
next
yeah.
6 months the product will be a lot more evolved,
Okay.
and it will be a lot more convenient and friendly to the end user, which is what the whole idea is.
So I think it's easy to download,
It's very
easy to go about it.
Absolutely.
So I think the initiative is basically you want to improve the life of laborers.
Man on the street.
That's
Completely.
your main target.
That's the main target, and this is not an NGO. I repeat, this is a startup. We
Yeah,
believe
startup,
we can still
that's-
make money out of it by doing good.
No, but
what we
that's
believe.
really great. Like Indian School of Business person leaving his job and doing it this far.
Yeah.
One thing during COVID, as you said, it hurts you when people were migrating. When you see on daily basis they're working hard, has somebody has approached you, sir, आपने बहुत अच्छा सोचा हमारे लिए.
Oh, definitely. We've been
Somebody
getting
come to
very
you
good
and they've been
response.
benefited.
Yeah. You know, they remember us once
Okay.
they, you know, interact with us, because this is
Are
something.
you doing any workshops or classes personally?
So
planning?
we have partners who are doing
Okay,
these sort
there.
of trainings. So what we do is that after a certain level of training, if the user wants to further go for trainings, then we have partners who are running such advanced level of trainings also. So we put them in touch with them. They are also like partners hosted on our app itself. They can immediately go and click and, you know, connect with
So
these
you're the
people.
only one who started. It was difficult, you know, to go through the research and Reiki. You can't just get into the apps. There were so many apps are coming.
So we did a lot of ground research.
It's for
first.
you only, or you have a team?
So as a founder, I am the sole founder, but I was lucky that I kept meeting the right people,
Okay.
and people have joined me to, you know, work along with us. Some people have been extremely helpful, who have become you know, permanently associated with us, and now they are also helping us connect with many more stakeholders, and we are just, you know, taking one step at a time to, you know, see how it works out.
Oh,
It's
great.
an honest effort, and something we believe is noble, and we still believe that a lot more needs to be done for this segment, which we are working on to continuously roll out as new features in the app.
So I just want to end up by knowing the 3 things are ready for them and using these apps can change their life.
So first thing is that if for them, if they want to change their career, for example, or look for better opportunities in their life, you are not stagnated, you have options.
No,
Please-
people used to have like, you are a plumber, तुम plumber ही रहोगे.
So that
तुम
is what we want to
carpet-
break.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
So if you want to, for example, change a trade, this app can immediately give you guidance, and you can, you know, select.
You become a senior plumber.
You can become
earn
an advanced. We
the
have
advanced
assessors.
plumber,
As
electrician,
per
you can
the-
earn a lot of money.
As per the government, you have assessments happening, and we do give that facility also for higher assessments, and these are industry recognized. You can get a better job by getting those assessments done for yourself. So go for these trainings, go for certification through the apps, you know, through our partners. Look for better jobs that are offered in the app. Then there is a whole set of services which are designed for you. So if you feel that you want to know more about financial planning, you want to know more
Even
about
press wala it's
investment,
there for Iron Man.
anyone, for anyone,
Oh,
whoever
great.
is on the street wants to have a
Gardener.
friend, we are there hand holding.
I think a beggar on the road can
If
actually
he has a
use,
smartphone, they can use it, our app. That's
but a
what.
beggar cannot have a
And
smartphone.
if a beggar can have a friend or somebody who is helping him, then at least we can help him connect to a training center.
he can change
and
his
if he can
life.
speak Telugu or any of his language, he can still get trained.
Train
They need not
and do
really know
something
English.
worthwhile.
Absolutely worthwhile and certified,
Yes.
which will give them a job in the market showing that certificate.
If the
That
education
is the
has
whole
not
idea.
been done, and
Yeah,
people always say you're
absolutely.
not educated or
We
something.
focus on people on 10th dropout, 12th dropout, you know, where we have challenges in families, where at least they can get themselves upskilled in a way which is qualified.
Very good.
And they can, you know, look for better opportunities in their life. Even if they have become old, they can still come, because there are activities happening in the market through CSR initiatives where people are giving them training, but they don't know. So we connect these two
So
segments.
street laborers,
Street
basically,
laborers,
they can
deskless people.
Deskless.
Anybody who is working not on a desk but somewhere out.
on. No, they are
That's it.
important people. Without that, we can't
For
imagine.
women, it is
Your house
absolutely
cannot
critical.
be run.
In the rural areas, women are not allowed to go out.
Yes,
They can use
yes,
the app
yes.
to, you know, access many services and training,
Yeah.
and find out training centers and go and access it and get themselves a more respectable
Wow.
jobs. This is how.
That was really a wonderful conversation and a very good initiative. We can actually change the lives. People always say, okay, people who have money, they can educate their kids and they can get big jobs. But you know, people who are not educated, they always,
They lack the platform.
lack a
Mere
platform.
Chauwk they have, they can.
So I think this is a very good initiative. I must congratulate you. And I think We are always with you, and promote as much you can.
Thank you.
And do the awareness as much you can.
Thank you.
So it's a very good initiative.
Absolutely pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
So it was a wonderful conversation with the startup Chauwk. So with the help of this Chauwk, you can actually change the life. People who are working on streets, people who wants to get trained. Please upload that app and change your life. For more updates, keep watching iDream. Till then, goodbye.